Hi everybody, and thanks for joining me for strength training today. You are going to need a variety of dumbbells today. Think something heavy and something quite light. We are going to target our shoulders a little bit today, but don't worry, it is total body. So really, we're going to go head to toe. So if you're with me, it's time to get our warm up on. So I want you to start with your feet just wider than hip width apart, and I want you to reset your posture. So our starting of all weight training comes from opening up through the shoulders and not allowing this collapsing to happen. You ready? From here, I want you to roll your shoulders back. Keep pulling through the back and thinking about squeezing as you drop your shoulders down behind you. You should feel that light up some of the muscles around the upper part of your spine. Let's make that a little bigger by leading with the elbow and squeezing those elbows back. Good, one more, and then we're going to change direction. So smaller again, pulling these shoulders forward this time, and then making it a little bigger by leading with that elbow. Good, give that a little shake out right there. I want you to start by bringing your knees up. Now I know this looks like I'm doing leg work, but I want you to think about it as core work. So I'm squeezing my lower abdominals to help lift that knee a little higher. And we want to engage that every time. So drive up and squeeze around that spine, keeping that upper body nice and tall. Really squeeze. Good, a couple more here, nice and tall. Good, switch to just a front kick. I just want to loosen up the back side of that leg. Good, switching it to come behind, warming up all through here. Good, bring it back to knees in the front. Tighten it up. So our workout today, we're gonna have a minute in each of our exercises. Switch to the kick. And in that minute, you're gonna do as many reps as you can. However, I need you to slow down and really focus on training the part of the body that we are looking at for that minute. Good, bring it right here to a shuffle. Some of it will be total body, but focusing on some power, and some of it will be isolated. So it's not about speed, it's all about form today. Good, one more warm up I wanna do before we jump into this. I want you to have your hands forward. Here's my positioning. I want you to squeeze your elbows wide. Rotate, bring it down, and reset. One more here. Squeeze, rotate, bring it down, and reset. Good, shake that out. It's almost time to get going. So I need you to grab a heavy weight, just one. And I need you to hold it because we're going to step out and press. Step out and press. Are you ready to squat? Get that dumbbell. 1 minute, here we go. Out and press. See how I just threw you right into this hard work? I know, we're right into it today. Now, as you are doing this step out and push, this is the total body work. I need you to drive through those feet and get that weight overhead. I'm allowing my legs to create the momentum to drive. So my arms are not doing a ton of work. Push through the feet, drive to the ceiling. You've got 20 seconds here. All about momentum. Sink it down, drive it up. Under 10 seconds, push. 3, 2, 1. Nice work. Set this down. You've got 30 seconds. Shake it off. You rest. I'm going to show you what's next. We're going to come down to a tabletop. So that means hands under shoulders and your knees are hovering on the ground. Take a look. We are going to reach one side, then the other. Come on down here. Get set up. Under 5 seconds. Ready? Tabletop. Here we go. One side, then the other. Now my goal is to not allow myself any counterbalancing. Both my hips are straight down to the ground. Once you get a feel for it, I want you to slow down. The slower you go, the more you're gonna have to anchor in. So I want you to drive that palm into the ground and drive that opposite toe into the ground before you lift. Think about screwing that into the ground and then pushing away. Keep it strong. Shoulders are not collapsing forward. Keep a strong frame. You've got about 10 seconds left here. Slow down if you can. Gets harder as you get tired. Rest. Another 30 seconds for you. Come on up, shake it out. We're gonna move along. The next thing you're going to need is 2 dumbbells. They can be heavier. So look, side lunge, calf raise. Side lunge, calf raise. Grab those heavy weights. It's time to go. Side lunge. Push those hips back behind you. Come up onto your toes. Push those hips back. Come up onto your toes. Now when I push, I'm really driving off this leg out here. I'm engaging my glutes to drive and keeping my upper body really strong. Good, keep this going. Take your time on these calf raises. Don't rush it. Push and keep that core tight. Try not to let these weights get messy. Everything is staying strong and intentional. Hang in there. Good, set those down. Give it a little shake. Okay, look at light weights. You are going to want to go light because it's a really isolated move. Take a look. I'm gonna hinge forward. And just like we did in the warm-up, we're gonna go wide, rotate, wide, reset. So lead with the elbow. You ready? Hinge it forward, pull wide, lift the hands, and then reset. Now, as you're doing this, try not to let those elbows dip. Pull wide and stay. Then rotate through the shoulders. Keeping that spine long. So try not to let it come here. I need you to really elongate through that spine. Pull wide and try to stay wide. Right? Here is the hardest part. Your upper back, your shoulders, all working to maintain this form. Squeeze. You should feel this right between here, working to keep those elbows wide. Squeeze. All right, set those down. Shake that out. We're gonna repeat. So we're going back to that squat and press. So you're gonna need that heavy weight again. Now remember, round 2, we're gonna dig into it a little bit more. I need you to get low and drive. Find that power to push that weight overhead. You ready? Get that heavy weight. You're gonna step it out and push. Let's go. Step it out and drive. Power comes from pushing through your feet and driving that weight overhead. Check your posture. If you've let it collapse, it's gonna feel a little wobbly to get that weight up overhead. Sink down, drive straight up. Keep it nice and strong. Push those hips back behind you. Yes? Don't let it come here. Stay strong. Drive. You've got under 15 seconds. Can you go a little lower? Push. Nice. Hang in there. Set that one down. Shake it out. Tabletop, reach. Go slower. Remember, it's not about speed on this one. Take your time, slowly reach, slowly reset. The slower you go, the more you're working. It's not about doing 100 reps. It's going as slow as you can. Okay, join me. Find this tabletop. Here we go. One side, then the other. Now look, I want my kneecaps to stay close to the ground. Don't let them come up here. I need you down here. You're gonna hang out in that super low position. Take both those hip bones, recenter them so they're facing down at the ground. Keep pressure in those palms. And keep breathing. Don't hold your breath. Relax. But tighten up that core. Don't let it come up here. Get low. You're almost there. 10 seconds. Can you slow it right down? Hang on to it. Rest. Side to side lunge, calf raise. So you're gonna go to those heavier weights again. Slow down your calf raise. Work through that full range of motion, yes? Try not to speed through it. Lift and lower. When you're stepping out, hips are back here, yes? You ready? Stand tall, reset shoulders. It's time to move. Out to the side, lift. Good. Now remember, this side lunge requires you to really push your hips behind you. Notice that my footprint is not huge. I'm not stepping way out here. My footprint is fairly close, but I'm driving my hips back behind me. That is what makes my glutes have to work to push me back upright. Slow that calf raise down. Keep it nice and tall. Don't let those weights swing around. Keep intentional. Under 10 seconds. Nice job. Set those down. Give it a little shake out. Time to isolate that upper body. Shoulders and upper back. If you didn't feel it about halfway through, you can go up and wait. If you lost your form, you need to go down and wait. But get ready. Reset body posture. Hinge forward. Here we go. Lead with the elbow. Lift the arms. Reset. And come back down. Think of your elbows being on strings from the ceiling and pulling. That is your primary lead in this move. Now slow it down. Go as slow as you can, squeeze before you lift. If you feel like you have to kind of use that momentum, it might be a little heavy. If at this point, this feels super easy, you can go up. Stay strong. You've got 20 seconds left here. Don't let that elbow cave. Keep it wide. Almost there. Hang in there for 3, 2, 1. Good, set those down. Shake it out. We are done with that group of exercises. So you get a little bit of an extra break here, which means let those legs go, grab some water, reset. If you want to, you can bring it back to that march. Think of this as your active recovery, still engaging that core, or take it as a rest. But you still have a minute of rest. I know that beep sounds like we should go. That's indicating your rest period. So do what you need to. Grab some water. Keep it right here if you need to. But we have 4 more exercises to get through. Some heavy weights, some light weights, whatever you need. But we are gonna start with a clean and press. I'm gonna challenge you to think heavy because we are going to use our whole body to press these weights overhead. It looks like this. You're going to use a little hinge at the hips to pull these weights up. You're gonna use your legs to do a double overhead press before resetting. So just like that squat that we did in round 1, it's coming from the legs. Now that beep means you have 30 seconds till this second group starts. So choose your weights for this clean and press, okay? 20 seconds till go time. I need you to plant your feet strongly into the ground, and you're gonna use that to create that momentum. Grab your weights. Get ready for that hinge forward and press overhead. Here it is, 3, 2, 1. Here we go. Bring it up. Press twice, reset. Same thing. Use that momentum. Try not to bicep curl and then press, right? This is about full body. Engage to drive up. Keep it going. You might be having a bit of a metabolic response, which means your heart rate might go up in this one, and that's okay. You've got under 20 seconds. Keep this going. We're almost there. Whew. Set that one down. Shake it out. That was fun. We're gonna go a little lighter. The reason I told you not to curl and press is because now we curl. Go a little lighter. You need 2 of them. And look, start in hammer position, curl up. So there's a bit of a rotation that happens. You ready? Here we go. Start in hammer, curl up. Reset back down to that hammer. Now look, I am not resting them on my chest. They are always moving and they don't get to rest. So think about stopping just a little out from the chest. Keep that posture and try not to let the shoulders come forward. It's really not good for those shoulders. I need you to reset. Keep those shoulders proud and strong. Rotate as you curl. Keep it moving. Got about 15 seconds left. Do what you can. Hang in there. Don't start to swing. Control it. 3, 2, 1. I'm setting these down. Shake that out. We're gonna go back to our heavy weights because we are going to do some lunges. So think 3 pulses in the lower range before we switch. Grab those heavy weights. Stepping back into that back lunge. Body strong. Get ready. Here we go. Pulse. Lower range. Reset. Other side. 3, 2, 1. Now look. Back knee goes down to the ground. Try not to let it come here. I want you to focus on getting low and pulsing. As I step forward, my front leg has to squeeze to pull me back up. Right here, squeeze. Drive into the ground. That's it. Now don't let that upper body look at the ground. I need you to come up here. Yes, much better. Stay proud. About 10 seconds left here. Stay tall for 3, 2, 1. Oh, set those down. Good news. We're going lighter weights again because isolating the backside of the arm. We're gonna do some tricep work and it is going to be reciprocal, which means we're not gonna stop moving. It means we're gonna hinge. We're gonna lift that elbow again and it's gonna stay there. We are going to push and pull one side then the other. And that beep means it's time. Let's go. Now look, my spine is long and I'm squeezing at the top range of motion. What it's not is one at a time. I want you to keep those elbows high and try to keep it moving. Squeeze back behind you. Always moving. Does this feel amazing or what? This one's tough. Keep going. Take that break if you need to. Pull back up and keep going. You've got 20 seconds here. You may realize this is why I said light weight. Hang on to it for 10 more seconds. Lift, lift. Come on, 3, 2, 1. Set those down. Shake it out. Okay, those 4 exercises, one more time. Give it a shake. We're going back to that double overhead press. So choose your weights. Remember this one is gonna get that metabolic response. So we gotta keep moving through, focus on breath, focus on form. Reset. It's time. Up, double press, reset. Remember, momentum is helping to push these weights. I'm not curling. I'm using my legs. I'd like to say to make the weights weightless, but that's not true. I'm still working hard. But that momentum sure does help. Keep it strong. I want you to be cautious of not leaning back when you do that press. None of that. Strong through the core, momentum to push without that lean back. We're almost there. Less than 10 seconds. Whew. Set those down. Shake it out. Bicep with rotation. But first, relax it. We're gonna start in that hammer curl, and I want you to really rotate. Really think about squeezing through the mid part of that muscle. Grab your weights. Stand tall. Here we go. Squeeze, reset back down. Squeeze, reset back down. Now, if you feel your upper body starting to kind of go with you, I want you to take a kickstand. Put one foot back. It's gonna lock in your lower body and take away that ability to easily swing. Just keep you that little bit more stable. Keep this going. Now slow it right down. Move through that entire range of motion before resetting. And of course, we're not letting it fall, right? Control it on the way down also. Under 10 seconds, stay strong. Nice work. Set those down. Give it a shake out. Lunges are next. You may go with that heavy weight again. You might want to lighten it up a little. That's up to you. 3 pulses, reset back to standing position. We're gonna fight the urge to do this. So grab your weights. Reset the upper body, strong posture. Get ready. Here we go. 3 pulses. Drive through the floor to stand. Pulse and drive. Now I want to tell you what I feel when I'm driving is I'm pushing through my front foot. It's like from here, I drive through that front foot. It's going to engage the backside, the front side of the leg, everything to really create some amazing time under tension. Right here, push. Drive through the floor. What it's not is a swing. This is very slow and intentional. Stay with it. Push through that front foot. We are almost there. Nice work. Set those down. Okay. Last interval. Elbows high and alternating. Reciprocal tricep work. This gets feeling hard. I'm gonna let you know at the 30-second mark. If you wanna swap out with your lighter weight, you can, or you can challenge yourself the whole time. Look, shoulders back, hinge forward, lift that elbow, reciprocating triceps right here. Now look, if this is too heavy, it means you're not actually feeling your tricep work. You can't extend high enough to engage the backside of the arm. That's okay. Go a little lighter, because if you can get those elbows nice and high and extend that arm with a lighter weight, you're working way more in that targeted area than you would be lifting too heavy. Squeeze and try to keep it moving. Try not to let this happen, okay? Stay intentional. We're almost done. Keep moving through this. Squeeze at the top. Come on, come on. Set that down because you're done. Take some time here and just move your feet. I've got about 30 seconds to help bring that heart rate down a little. Kind of gets up there a little when we do those clean and press. Doesn't come down right away, does it? About 10 seconds of moving the feet here. Stand tall. Good. Bring those feet to a rest. I want you to roll your shoulders back. Nice and slowly. And think about moving through a nice big range of motion. Think about squeezing and then releasing all the muscles that we just used. Keep those shoulders tall and proud. Don't let them sink. Change that direction. Nice work. Make it a little bigger. Squeeze and release. In about 10 seconds, we're gonna go back to a walk, but I wanna add a little kick forward. Right here, I want you to just bring it here. This time, it's more about allowing the leg to just float forward. Nice release through the back of the leg. However, we're not going to let this happen. I know, when you're tired, this is all you wanna do, but we're almost through. Stay right here. 10 seconds, we are changing it up again, so stay strong. Nice work. Clasp your hands together, round out the back. Drop that down, reset, bring it behind, pull back here. Good, drop that down. One leg into a quad stretch, knees close together, hips push forward. Switch to that other side. Set that down, big shake out. And you guys are done. Thank you for joining me for your strength training, and I hope to see you really soon.